Hello, my name is Lotte Wilms and I work for the Impact Project at the Koninklijke Bibliotheek in the Netherlands. And today I will be showing you the binarisation toolkit that has been developed by our partner ABBYY. So, why do you need binarisation before you OCR? Well, as you can see in this example, the image we've scanned is not completely only text. You can see that there's bleed through from the other page and there's a black border which can all confuse the OCR software. As you can see, this is an example of the effect on OCR from bleed through and poor binarisation. It's not very good. So, where does binarisation fit into the OCR workflow? Binarisation is basically the first step. You start with a color image or a grayscale image and you turn it into a black and white image so that you will have better OCR. Within the Impact project, we made use of adaptive binarisation, which is already embedded into FineReader Engine 9, but has been significantly improved both in general and for historical documents specifically in FineReader Engine 10. And what it does, it looks at the page and then binarizes per section. So, for example, in this image you can see that the left bit of the page is very dark and the right bit of the page is very light. And instead of binarizing the page as a whole, where you end up with a black bit and a white bit, it looks at the page per section and it gives you much better results for the binarization. I will show you an example of the binarization using our web service client, which is currently on our project website. Okay, so these are all the web services we have. And today I will be showing you the ABBYY FineReader 10 binarization service. I just click on this. I'll just click on this to show the operation inputs. The only thing I need is an input URL, so the URL reference to the input image. I have that in a text file. So this is the text file, so I just copy it and paste it in here. And then I can just click show results and it will give me the results. Okay, so the process is finished now. As you can see, it gives me some information about the process, but it also gives me an output URL, which I can click. And this is the output it gives me. So if we put the input and the output next to each other, you can see that the text has been made much clearer, so the OCR will also be much better. So how did we evaluate the binarisation? Well, as I mentioned before, the adaptive binarisation, both in FineReader Engine 9 and the improved adaptive binarisation in FineReader Engine 10, are embedded into the system, so we had to think of a special way to evaluate it. That is why we took one image and binarized it using FineReader Engine 9 and FineReader Engine 10, and from then on we used the recognition of FineReader Engine 9 and 10 for both options, which gave us 4 outcomes, which we then compared to ground truth, which is the 99.95% correct text. And as you can see, only example D has been used with the completely improved adaptive binarisation, and the others have not. So that should give us the best result. So having done that, we can compare all the outcomes where we've taken example A as a starting point for the relative error percentage. So example A was FineReader Engine 9 binarisation plus recognition, which we've taken as 100%. The outcome B is already decreased to 95%, and this is the example where we've used FineReader Engine 9 binarisation and FineReader Engine 10 recognition, so that is already an improvement. For the third example, we've used FineReader Engine 10 improved adaptive binarisation and FineReader Engine 9 recognition, which is again a decrease to 89%. And finally, we've used FineReader Engine 10 improved adaptive binarisation plus the FineReader Engine 10 recognition, which gives us a relative error percentage of 85. So overall that gives us a decrease of 15%. Well, thank you for your time. If you have any more questions or would like to know more about the adaptive binarization or one of our other tools, please visit our website on digitization.eu and please leave a message or feedback via our help desk.